been shot at. The vehicle behind me blew up. Been mortared. You know, just common everyday stuff for us when we're overseas.
I've been on convoys many times because part of my job is to make sure that the radios in those trucks for the convoys work properly.
I lost one of my guys. He was 19 years old. Lost him in a firefight due to an RPG.
Well, I ended up here because I got shot in Afghanistan about 3 months ago, and it hit my elbow, which severed my nerve, and my hand doesn't work.
I've had multiple military sexual traumas, but my big one, the one I can't get, the man in my mirror, was a doctor.
With the film workshop, I'm able to convey my thoughts in images, so maybe people can understand a little bit better how our minds work afterwards.
After you get out of the military, it's very much an individual experience. You are thrown back into the world. You're no longer with your unit. You're doing everything on your own to readjust to civilian life. There's just something about slipping back into that fire team, that platoon, that section feel, where you're with a bunch of people that have had similar experiences and you're working towards a goal together. There's something beautiful about that.
It kind of brought me out of my shell, and it made me kind of confront things that I didn't really want to confront, and it kind of empowered me, in a lot of ways.
When you can actually put the stuff down on film and present that to somebody and say, this is kind of what's going on inside of me, that breaks down that verbal barrier where you can't speak exactly the way you feel or what you see.
Because the more you talk about it, the more you realize that stuff really wasn't kind of your fault. Then it helps to push it away, because that's what I was dealing with a lot, that it was my fault.
I haven't communicated to my family, my wife. I can't sit down and talk like you and I and go, hey, this is what I'm going through. So maybe with this film that I did will help me break the ice, like you said.
When I first got it in the mail and I had a chance to show it to my wife, she actually simply said, I finally get it. She could finally come to terms and understand what I was going through that I couldn't put into words.
I think the filmmaking process was cathartic because we were able to express our individual roles that we actually lived and reenact them with each other as witness. And that was cathartic for me because Kevin was really out of it after his injury, so he didn't really understand what I was going through.
We wanted to come up with a way to try to bring all our issues together, and we came up with a solution, and the solution was helping each other out, not leaving each other behind, and that's basically what our film is about. I got your back.
One thing that really this film workshop is really helping me with is it's given me some hope. Right. And in a time when not all hope is lost, but my PTSD gets to me bad some days, and on those bad days you don't have hope for the future and anything else.
It helped me because I was able to think about things that happened and without having the negative feeling. I don't know how to explain it. It's not negative. Mm-hmm. It's very safe.
Day one, you're coming in, someone like me comes in, unsure, not feeling at ease at all, and not sure how things are going to turn out. To day 4, I'm coming in here with a smile on my face, feeling like I have a purpose in life today.
It's a camera and a computer. And since I've been in the WTU and since I've been home, this has been the most therapeutic thing I've done.